good there?
It smells really good.
It actually, why does it smell so good? From the bathroom, maybe? Oh. Is it the Febreze? Are we keeping this in? Yes, we are. Anyways, welcome back, guys, to another episode of Life Coach Kochka. This is episode 8 now.
Is it 8?
Do you forget now too? No. See, we're both gonna start losing count. This is how we roll, Antonio. Okay. Episode 8 now, and this guest is another very special guest. I always say that, but it's another very special guest. I met this person, I think middle school, like 6th, 7th grade. Yeah. Yeah, Antonio Musacco.
How's it going, everybody?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
How are you?
I'm doing good. It's Valentine's Day today, so Valentine's Day special.
Yeah.
For all us single boys out there, shout to stay hydrated. He'll get that reference when he listens to this. But I'm doing good. Yeah.
Nice.
So I assume you kind of know the format because you keep up with the episodes.
Yeah.
We go through, early life, middle school, high school, and where you're at right now. So let's dive into it.
All right. So I was born and raised in San Diego. Early childhood was really good. I can't complain. My family and everybody was awesome. Mm-hmm. Actually, it was pre-K. I met Seth from behind the camera.
Kid behind the camera. Yeah.
So, elementary school was really cool.
Yeah.
I did band in elementary school, and I played the saxophone from 5th grade up until 7th grade. Of middle school. So that was cool. Transition from elementary school to middle school was pretty rough, you know, puberty and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think middle school was just a lot of trying to find yourself and kind of do that transition, figure out who you are, all that fun stuff.
Right.
And yeah, so the middle school to high school was, it was a pretty nice transition. I felt like freshman year was really cool at Westview. Great school, by the way, Westview.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so...
Your opinion, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was, we all have...
It's funny, because all the other guests, when they reflect on it, they kind of hated Westview.
Well...
looking back at it, in retrospect.
Okay, well, it was... The school was nice.
Yeah, the campus,
but, some of the teachers and kind of, how they formatted everything was just kind of weird.
Yeah.
But, friends... I think it was freshman or sophomore year, me and Seth and a bunch of guys had our spot at Westview, and every single day at lunch we would play this game called Pasoidos.
Okay.
And we just all kind of bonded with that game, so it was a great time. But
sounds pretty third world.
What do you mean?
Filipino card game.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. I had a suspicion, dude. Yeah. Okay, yeah. What are the rules to it? Do you remember?
Honestly, I forgot. I haven't played in so long. It's like solitaire, poker, it's a bunch of different games combined into one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I feel like Westview, the friends and the people that our year was really close and everything. I just feel like how they kind of ran the school and how teachers kind of treated students sometimes it was pretty questionable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you took him, but Mr. Aban, shout out to Mr. Aban.
Is he still there?
I think so.
Whoa.
Wait, is he?
I remember he early retirement or something like that.
Is he?
Early retirement, dude.
Yeah, but you had those teachers that you're just
bruh.
You just have those teachers.
Yeah.
My favorite class in high school was art class, drawing and painting 1-2. Another shout out to Keith Opstead.
Okay, yeah.
Gosh, I love that class so much. He really helped me. like develop myself as an artist, and
Right.
I owe a lot of like how I kind of found my way to like that class because it really helped me kind of understand.
Okay, like was that the first time you took like an art class?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was this junior year?
This was
I thought
yeah,
junior.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
because
was
remember you were
junior.
like obsessed about it when we were weight training together. You always talked about it.
Really?
Then. Yeah, you always talk about
forgot.
your art class and homework and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like junior, like I feel like freshman year was good.
Yeah.
Sophomore, like it was kind of like a weird year. Like I didn't have great teachers or
Yeah.
like I'd say junior and senior year were definitely like the best.
Yeah.
Just because of how like how much I got to learn sorry, how close I got with everybody, and I really kind of like figured out like where I was at, goals for the future, and that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so moving along, graduated in 2018.
Yeah.
And then I went to Miramar College, which is it's a community college, but
Yeah.
I still like really like the courses and the classwork and like the grind of it.
Right.
Especially like when you save a lot of money for that.
Yeah, dude.
As opposed to transferring.
We did the smart route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like universities is like
unless you have a full-time scholarship. But that's it.
Yeah.
Other than that, why would you go?
Yeah, like
To like people out there. Yeah.
Yeah, like
No hate, but
yeah.
save money, live better.
Yes.
Miramar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my first year at Miramar,
Seth, why are you laughing? Oh my god, that joke was so bad. God, Seth has the humor of like a hamster, bro.
dude, we need a camera for Seth.
We do.
We need a camera for Seth.
He makes me laugh because he laughs like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Wait. So senior year was good as well. I want to go back to that. Though.
Okay.
Like, senior year, did you like find yourself, I guess?
Yeah, so senior year was like that year, I think it was the summer.
Yeah.
I got to like draw and paint.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, okay, so I think it started in like fall before I graduated.
Yeah.
That's when I started really like drawing and painting.
Okay.
And then my parents let me like when I was like sick, I got to like stay home and paint, and then I think it was so like I just continued painting like up until I graduated. And then I think one of the paintings that summer was the one that ended up getting into the county fair.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that year was a really big step for me, like as an artist, because it really helped. Because like I've never done anything like that before.
Right. So now, do you see painting as like something that like is peaceful and like calms you down, or you're like one of those Vince Van Gogh dudes and you cut your ear off because you get, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not that extreme, but
Okay.
I definitely find like a lot of enjoyment in it. Like I think,
like pastime kind of thing.
Yeah, you know, like it's.
You still do it to this day?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
like every piece that I do, it's a really big time commitment. You know, like I think my last painting took me like 6 months. Because
what was that? Like, what did it look like?
It was a landscape. It was of I forgot the name of it. It was of an Italy cliffside.
Uh-huh.
And the issue was that I painted it in segments.
Yeah.
So like just the way how it worked was I started on a hill and then I stopped, which was the issue because if you try matching what you've already painted to like the colors aren't going to be the same.
I see.
So it took me forever to try to fix it.
So you could probably do a self-portrait of me, right?
Maybe.
Dude, but that takes like hours to do, right?
Yeah.
I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really doing a lot of art right now that I'm in school, because I want to really focus on like my education, that kind of stuff.
Right, yeah.
But like during winter or summer break, then I definitely like to like just take time and just draw.
That'd be pretty cool if you can like draw something for like the studio. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm down for that. Like, and
yeah,
if you can just go crazy with that and make like a mural,
kind
of thing, it'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah. because we need to spice this room up because literally all we have is like one like foam thing on the wall. That's it.
I know we need some interior decoration.
Yeah, we do need some interior decorations. So yeah, we can segue to like Miramar.
Yeah,
what you're
so
doing there and stuff.
Okay, so Miramar, the first semester there, fall semester, there wasn't a ton to like it was just like a really natural transition from high school to college.
Yeah.
It was it was spring semester where I really, because in the fall I took general biology.
Yeah.
And I kind of enjoyed that course, but not too much. And then I was talking to my brother about like healthcare jobs and like how I want to help people, and
right. He
recommended that I take a class for emergency medical technician or EMT.
Yeah.
So in the fall, I didn't take EMT until I think it was like the semester after that spring.
Okay.
So I took anatomy just to kind of. Oh wait, no, it was my that spring semester.
Okay.
So spring semester I took EMT and anatomy, and those were my only two classes. But I just I really enjoyed both those classes.
Yeah.
Which was really like interesting because it was kind of a leap of faith because I've never done anything like that before.
Yeah.
In terms of like biology.
Right.
I've never. I never saw myself before working in that kind of a field, but I really enjoy learning about like life-saving procedures and how the body works, like where stuff is located and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so if I'm like choking like a piece of rice, you can help me out?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh, wait, and your brother, so is he out like, because he wants to be a firefighter, right?
Yeah.
He is one right now, right? He's out of the training and stuff?
Yeah, so he was going for firefighter. He got his like degree for that.
Yeah.
But right now he's kind of like he's thinking about making a career change, like maybe doing something else like related to to the healthcare field, like maybe like nursing or PA or something like that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So but yeah, he's like pretty excited about like going further with his education and kind of like exploring the healthcare field.
I see.
Which is really cool.
Okay, so right now as well at Miramar, you're just doing your general eds too, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha.
Because I'm hoping to transfer to SDSU or CSU San Marcos' nursing program. Mm-hmm. Highly competitive, which is going to be really fun when I apply. But I mean, like right now, I'm just doing everything I can to kind of make myself as competitive as possible.
And your current job correlates to what you're doing right now. Can you explain on that?
Oh yeah, so I got my EMT certification in the spring, and then the paperwork process took about a year. So I just got a job at an ambulance company a month ago, and I'm just really enjoying that. Because the job I had before that was Chipotle.
Oh, wow, that's a drastic change.
I know, it is a drastic change.
And it's also ironic, too, because they're the food industry that had the E. coli outbreak, too, right? So you gotta save lives there, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And plus, who goes to Chipotle when we have, like, 50 different Mexican places? You know what I mean? It kind of pisses me off.
Yeah,
I can see people from, like, Portland going to Chipotle, and, like, the northern states, but here, dude, we really have, a ton. I got triggered there, but it just kind of pissed me off. Anyways, what were you talking about?
Oh, yeah, so,
Yeah,
so I've been there for about a month.
Okay.
I've really enjoyed just like learning from everybody, like because the EMT class just prefers you pretty much for like how you treat patients and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Whereas it's like on the job training, like when I'm doing, or it's like more hands-on learning than it was when I was in school.
Yeah. So like you're one of those dudes that rides in ambulances, right?
Yes.
That's cool.
I am. Yeah.
Have you ever like been on call where something happened, like an incident?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, but I know that almost everybody at my stations run a code 3, which is lights and sirens, because like someone's dying or something's happened. Yeah. So it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like really excited for just like the future in terms of like learning stuff from that job.
Right.
Because I know it's really gonna help me later down the line.
Wait, so you've only been working a month there?
Huh?
A month there, right?
Yeah.
You've been working? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still kind of like learning like how the system works.
Pretty
or at
much.
least that agency, what their policy is and stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you liking it so far?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Is it
stressful.
Is it stressful? Yeah, I was gonna ask. Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing about EMT is, you know, you're a public service person, so there's a lot of responsibility and like liability that kind of goes along with that role.
Right.
So, I mean, like, there's always the like the part of you that's kind of stressed out, and you're like, okay, I'm driving an ambulance, you know, like I gotta be really safe.
Yeah. Wait, are you driving the ambulance?
When you have a partner, you switch off. So one person's in the back doing patient care, and the other one is driving.
Okay.
But I mean, like, it doesn't really bother me to the point where I wouldn't do the job. You know, like I'm really like I think that like working in that kind of position, like it's really fulfilling, and like the benefit of helping somebody kind of weighs out like the potential for like liability.
Right. So I feel like when the time comes, if you're like on duty or whatever driving, and like you get a call, like you're ready for it, like just like pressing the buttons. Because how does it work when they change the traffic lights? Like, do they press like a button? Because like it turns green for them sometimes. Like, how does that work?
I know that there's something called like a. I'm sorry if I butcher this, but
come on.
But I think it's called an arc light, and and basically it's the flasher that like flips the light. Yeah. So I'm not sure if our ambulance has it. I think like I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, good. But like for that kind of a situation, if you're running code 3, you can definitely change the light so that you can go through. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, but when I was in EMT class before I got the job, I was so like into this class that I literally read the textbook 4 times, and it was a 1,400-page textbook. What? Yeah, because like I knew like even because I read it once for the class, I read it another time for the final, and then I read it another time for National Registry, and then and then the last time I read it was in preparation for my work. Yeah. So I'm very like I really know. Yeah,
you're skillful. The,
textbook. Right. So
you're book smart on that. Yeah. So wait, where's the station located? Like your agency, or can you not?
It's next to Alvarado Hospital.
Okay, I don't know where that is, but
I think it's like La Mesa.
La Mesa?
I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you bad at directions like me? Like,
what's that?
Are you bad at directions?
Oh yeah. I'm very directionally challenged.
Dude, that's kind of bad because you're the ambulance. No, you're gonna like go like the opposite direction the call is.
No.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah. No, I mean like I know my way around, like, but
okay.
You know how it is.
I guess. No, yeah, like, on Google Maps at that moment.
We we have like a navigation system like helps us get place to place. So.
Yeah, Google. Yeah. Yeah, come on, don't don't hype it. It's Google. All right, come on, Google Maps. I got you. Yeah. Okay. What are your hobbies and passions? I know you do art and stuff, but do you even have time to kind of like still do the things that you enjoy or relax you with your work and stuff?
During like when I'm in school, like I'm primarily just doing homework in school. Okay. Like if I have free time, I'll just like hang out and just watch like YouTube. Yeah. But in terms of like when I'm in school, like the majority of my time is dedicated to like studying and doing homework, which sounds really boring.
Yeah,
but,
it's such a boring life.
I know. But that's kind of how it is.
Okay, I'll spice this up. So I had a question from an anonymous person. He wanted to ask you, how was your Stater Bros bathroom experience?
Presley?
yeah.
Wait, what?
That's what he asked me to tell you.
I didn't.
Apparently, it was like so amazing that he had to tell me to tell you. Like, apparently, like something went down.
Is so, dude,
did something go down?
I don't even know. I think I remember the time that you're talking about. But like I just walked in there to wash my hands, like yeah, it wasn't a big thing or anything.
That explosive. No, what's the place called? Chipotle diarrhea.
No, dude. Like I just walked in there to wash my hands, and I think he was in there.
Wow,
I was like,
that's so anticlimactic.
I
wow,
know.
Presley.
I was like, what?
I thought something happened. I think he passed out or something. Oh.
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have seen him at Stater Brothers though.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what I was like, pressing.
Yeah, so that's actually a good question. So do you still like reconnect from people from Westview that are still here, or not really because you're so busy? Like, do you stay in touch with those guys, or
Not so much.
not so much? Yeah.
I could really be better if I'm being honest. Just
Yeah.
because, like I feel like whenever I'm in school, it's like I just kind of go into my own shell,
Right.
focus on school, and just wait until the storm blows over with like exams and everything.
Yeah.
But then once I get out of that, then I'll kind of like talk to people, and like that's the kind of thing about me is that I'm like an introvert.
Yeah.
So,
Same, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so like if I have a lot of stuff on my plate, like I'll just be in my room doing my own thing.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, like I think I just get really stressed out whenever I'm in school.
Mm-hmm.
So like the only way for me to kind of like feel like I'm actually doing something productive is to just knock it out.
Right.
So
No. So then, I'm rushing through this. Like, so in 5 years, are you still thinking you're working this? No. So in 5 years from now, you want to do the nursing thing,
Yes.
right? But time. You want to expand on that? Like, so you want to switch from EMT to like a nursing job, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, so one of the reasons why I decided to be an EMT was because, for nursing schools, they really like it when you're, like when you've had hospital experience or just like in the field experience.
Yeah.
So I know that that's going to help me get into, like different programs, and it's also really helpful just to develop your skills and learn to work with patients.
Right.
But, yeah, so 5 years from now, I'm hoping to like pass the like exam to like get your certification as a nurse, and hopefully work in like a clinic or like in urgent care.
Yeah.
I like really want to work in an urgent care just because it's more like there's not as much like it's not as like life-threatening illnesses that you would find in an emergency room.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in urgent care, it's a lot like more chill.
Yeah, like pneumonia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
Well, I mean, yeah.
they're not gonna like wheel in like someone who's like, you know, they're like, oh, he needs brain surgery,
Right.
You know, and then they're gonna take him to urgent care. Like they're gonna take him to a emergency room.
So I assume you're gonna stay here then in 5 years, like live in San Diego, right?
That's
'Cause
the
we have
plan.
So many good hospitals
I mean,
here.
cost of living though down here.
Well, hopefully you make bank.
Yeah.
That kind of job, you know what I mean?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's the plan, but I mean, I wouldn't mind moving up to like San Marcos or Escondido.
Okay, but you would still stay in like
in like California.
though.
Yeah.
Never
I couldn't imagine like like just picking everything up and just moving like Ohio or something.
Oh, like, yeah, not
Or, like,
Ohio, but I was
Maine.
thinking like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Picking crappy states, but okay.
Yeah, like Detroit.
Oh, no. Dude, you can write business there, dude. All the stuff that happens. Like, is the crime still bad in Detroit?
I think it's pretty bad.
Yeah, yeah, we get a lot of patients probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's pretty good.
Talk about your Chipotle experience.
Oh, all right. You guys want some Chipotle stories? Here you go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me just preface this by saying that I love everybody that works at Chipotle.
Oh,
They were no.
Okay.
They were.
I see where this
all
is
right.
going. All right.
I know sponsorship.
Oh, no, dude, not that E. coli infested place, dude.
No.
Rather go to Taco Bell, bro.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
What?
Actually, no.
Cat food?
Okay,
You want cat food?
sombreros or cotijas. That's my go-to.
Okay, I can
Okay.
agree
All
with
right. All right.
Yeah. All right. So no, but this I'll get into this before, but like
Okay.
before I left Chipotle for EMT,
Yeah.
they like I had just gone on shift, and they had already got like a cake out for me, and they got me presents and all this
Wow,
stuff, and they wrote
okay.
me like a card, and I was like, gosh, like you guys are so nice, and you know like they just kind of were like, you know, oh, like we're like really like we really have enjoyed working with you, like we wish you the best.
Yeah.
So like it was like I really liked everybody that worked there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get into this story. So
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
I know. So basically, right? So I was on cash. So I'm the guy, like they get the bowls down the line, and then I'm the guy who like brings up the order. I'm like, all right, you know, chips or drinks, like
Yeah.
right, your total is that. And then we get a phone call and I hand it to my manager because like that's what you do because I have to ring up people.
Yeah.
And so she gets off the phone and she's like, "Hey, the bathroom ran out of toilet paper, and there's a guy in the bathroom right now who needs toilet paper."
Right. There you go.
So she was like, "I'll cover you on cash, but you're gonna have to give this man some toilet paper."
Yeah.
Right. So I go over, and I'm like, dude, this dude is like taking a mad like shit right now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to walk in.
It's Chipotle. What do you expect?
I'm like, I'm gonna have to walk in when he's like pants down and hand this man
some toilet paper. Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Dude. Okay.
So like, I really felt like this is like I'm being dead serious. It felt like time slowed down. I was like, dude, this is like I've never done anything.
Can you
like
smell
this.
the beans in there and the ice?
So I had the toilet paper in one hand, and I'm like walking in the hall, and I'm like, dude, this dude, worst case, is on a date. He's like, bro, love
Chipotle, dude, on a date. Oh,
I don't know.
My God, dude,
Like,
I'm shitting up Chipotle so much. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so I'm like, dude, this dude could be like on a date. He's like, love of my life. I'm gonna marry this chick. And I'm seriously gonna ask her to marry me. But I don't have any
Wow. Wait, okay, hold real quick. Is this the Carl Mountain?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I'm at the door.
Yeah.
And I knock, and there's no response, and I'm like, this dude is not expecting me just to like open the door and hand him if you need some
You're gonna
toilet
open
paper.
the door on him?
Huh?
You're gonna open the door on him?
No,
and just
because he called, so I was knocking the door.
Yeah, you just roll it under there.
No, there's like no slot, so you have to physically open the door.
What kind of?
I know.
Okay.
Because it's a one stall. It's like a one
Oh,
stall.
like the door. Oh, I see what you mean. Like
Yeah.
you lock it. On the inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like
okay.
if for anybody who actually tries this, if you're in this situation, like just open the door, crack it, and reach your hand out instead of forcing someone to do this. But so basically.
Okay.
Anyway, so I have the toilet paper.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my hand's on the door, and I'm like, all right, like I'm really gonna do this. Like I'm gonna full send, commit.
Yeah.
So I open the door, and there's no one there. It was a prank phone call, and I was like, this is ridiculous. And then they actually tried pulling that on some other cashier too, like a week or a month later.
Wow.
And I was like, I actually, like, if that was a real situation, I seriously would have opened the door and handed this man some toilet paper.
Wow. This is why you're EMT. You do the tough, decisions and stuff. Wow. That was the lightning stage. You're like, oh my God, like, like Nirvana, like this is my life to help people when they need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah, I had a kid that All right, I'm just gonna say it.
Go for it.
All right, so on one shift, someone missed the toilet.
Yeah.
And so it was in the middle of the floor, and they sent me to pick it up.
It happens, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
See, I can relate because I used to clean toilets in my job. Like,
yeah.
I still worked there, but when I was first hired, I was like primarily like the toilet guy.
Yeah.
So I've dealt with stuff like that. The worst for me was like, okay, so have you ever cleaned the women's restroom before?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they have like the brown paper bag? The infamous brown paper bag?
No.
No? Okay, so
We use plastic.
my work, there's like this little bin with a brown paper bag where women put like their tampons in and stuff. One time, I walk in, and I'm like, why does it smell so bad? In the bathroom. And then I go to the woman's like stall thing, I open it, and I'm like, oh, it reeks, dude. And then I like open the little lid for the brown paper bag, and there's like all these bloody tampons. I wanted to throw up. I was like, ugh! Like, it was so gross. I'm like, flush it. I don't want to see that. So I like pick it up, and like it was like the blood was like seeping through the bag. I'm like, oh my God, dude, I'm not getting paid enough for this. And
Did you have gloves on at least?
Yeah, I had gloves.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
great,
dude. Yeah.
Dude,
You have to have gloves in that job.
we used to have a worker who would clean our bathrooms with no gloves.
Whoa.
And the way that we clean the bathroom is we get like a rag and then we kind of just like use our hand and we kind of like wipe everything down.
Yeah.
Just do it barehanded.
Whoa.
And like our like
It's a badass right there.
yeah, we would have like a drain like in the middle of each like bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's always gross. Like there's like hairs in there.
Oh
You're
yeah.
barehanded.
Wow.
And I was just like, dude, you're just trying to catch something at this point.
Yeah,
you know?
E. coli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think my like if I had to say like what my biggest issue was working at Chipotle, it was just some of our customers. Like
Is that always the case though for like any fast food chain thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like this is my first job, so
okay. Yeah.
like I've never like I feel like when I first started out, I was kind of took stuff from customers.
Yeah.
So I kind of learned how to like deal with customers and be like you know like okay like let me solve this for you.
Right.
You know. But so I think it was toward the last months that I was working there. And this was when Poway had their water shut off. And And of course they shut down the whole like that whole section.
Mm-hmm.
Like the shopping center because they didn't have any clean water.
Okay.
So of course the customer base from the Poway Chipotle comes to us. So we're just slammed. From like I was standing in one place from 4:00 until like 8, just ringing up customers and being like, okay, you know, chips or drink, blah blah blah. So you know, there's this huge line out the door.
Wow.
And then there's this teenager that just like you know like if you need something, you just kind of stand like to the left of the cash register, and then whenever I get a chance, I can help you. So. You know, I help out a couple of customers and ring them up, and then I'm like, oh, hi, like, how can I help you? Yeah. And he's like, hey, the cheese in my burrito isn't melted. Like, can you, like, put it in the microwave? And I'm like, no, we can't take your food. And he's like, but the cheese isn't melted. And just, like, was, like, persistent. He was like, yeah, like, the cheese in my burrito isn't melted. Like, can you guys remake it? Like you know, I just want, like, my cheese melted. And I literally, like, this was the one time where I will admit that I kind of lost it a little bit. Like, you know, like, I didn't curse him out or anything. But I was like, okay, let me get this straight. Okay, you got a burrito, right? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, and you put cheese in that burrito, right? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, and now you're coming to me because the cold cheese that's on our line didn't melt in your burrito. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, we're not going to remake this for you, bro.
Hey, bro. Hold on. 3 words. Customer. That's 4 words. Yeah. Customer is always right, dude.
No,
yes, that's the policy, bro. Swallow the pride, dude. Customer's always right. Or is that the policy there? Like the customer's always right kind of thing? Or Chipotle? Or no?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Unfortunately.
So what happened? You just like, no?
Yeah, and then he was like, oh, okay. And then he just walked away. But I was like, wow. There's a line out the door, and you're like cutting in front of everybody and trying to...
I kind of admire it, though. He was super, like, passionate about it. I want the cheese melted now!
The cheese needs to be melted in my burrito. It's not good if it's not melted.
Okay, let me tell you one of the reasons why I hate Chipotle.
Okay.
Because we're on this topic now.
Let's hear it. You're going to piss a lot of viewers off, though.
Do they really go to Chipotle? No, I feel like
no one here goes to Chipotle, dude.
You actually love it?
Yeah.
Aren't you Mexican?
I am Mexican.
And you like Chipotle?
All right, but I'm also
American business.
I'm also
what?
Okay, the half of me that's white likes Chipotle.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like the okay. I feel like that side of white is like when you have a steak, you put like only salt and pepper on it, right? You know what I mean by that? And then like your Mexican side's like, oh, we're gonna put like oregano, turmeric, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's like Chipotle.
A little bit.
Like the no flavor kind of thing. Like, bro, they put so much beans and rice into tortilla. That pisses me off. Okay. Give me the meat.
Okay, wait.
That's what I come there for.
Hold on. You can ask for more or less.
Really?
Yeah.
They probably charge you extra though.
No, you can get however much of rice or beans you want. It's
like no rice or beans when next time I go there, dude. Take that out.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Gosh, like we used to have customers too that would like they would get to me, and first of all, if you're going to Chipotle, you should already know it's gonna be expensive. Like
Yeah.
It's like $8 for a bowl, right? Like if you go to Chipotle, you're not expecting to get like a $5 like kids meal.
Yeah.
Actually, their kids meals are $5, but
Okay.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like we had so many customers that would like complain to us about our prices, and it's just like we have signs around the store telling you how much stuff is. Like I don't see why you're like complaining to me about the prices.
Yeah.
Like I can't do anything for you, you know.
God, Chipotle.
I know.
Oh, Tony, you gotta give me some juicy
all right,
stuff. Weight training. Let's talk about weight training.
Yes, weight training. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
So, like, what was your experience of weight training? Did you like it overall and stuff?
I was a big fan of weight training.
Dude, it was like probably the most fun class I ever had at Westview.
Yeah.
Cause like just the people were in it. You, Choki,
Yeah.
Aaron, Tando, experimenting.
Caden.
Caden, the living meme, bro.
Get on this show,
bro. You should tell this story because it'd be funner if from your perspective. What in the locker room?
Oh wait, which one in the locker room?
There's like I'm usually like really weird in the locker room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'll start like twerking. I was wearing those boxers that you know what I'm talking about. Remember those days?
I remember the boxers, but I don't remember like any like super funny stories. I thought you were gonna bring up that one time where I cursed out the like senior or junior for taking
I
my
remember
bench.
that. My anxiety was
Dude,
spiking,
I was
bro.
So all right,
Yeah, I can tell
here
that
you go.
story.
All right. I'm gonna go off. All right.
Yeah.
So basically, so we like class starts. We like go on our morning run, and then we get to the locker room, right?
Yeah.
And then for anyone who's like not familiar with like the gym, like gym etiquette is if you stand by in a piece of equipment, like that's yours. Like there's like you can't steal it because a person is obviously like waiting to use it.
Yeah.
So me, Kevin, we're just chilling at a bench, and then I didn't hear my name get called at attendance, so like I like left real quick and talked to the coach. And then these three like seniors just come over and like start like acting like they're gonna take the bench, and I was like, what do you like? I was standing here, like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, like this is our bench, and I was like, no, this is my bench. I was standing here first. And then they were just like, so they basically just like forced their way onto my piece of equipment and then just started going. And I was like, I just like something in me just snapped, and I was like, I just went off on him.
I was
like,
cringing so hard.
Yeah, dude,
I was like,
oh,
what are you doing?
I don't think I left out one curse word in the English language.
I don't think they were yelling though, because Medlock would have walked over, or did he? No, he didn't walk over.
He didn't say anything, but I wasn't I was definitely raising my voice.
Okay.
Definitely could have handled it better, but
I mean, yeah, because like for me, I would have walked away. What was I doing?
you were just watching it go down. I remember like I was just so pissed off at these people, and I just look over to you, and you're just standing on the side, and I was like, like you're not even gonna help me out.
Dude.
I'm like I'm your spotter. Like I guess
3 seniors intimidates me.
But that was actually really funny because
Did you gain respect from them or no?
Huh?
Were they like? Did you gain respect from them after that or not really?
Well, what was funny was you ended up just going to a different piece of equipment, and I was like, I'm not gonna let these people like feel like they got the last laugh, so I benched with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was so.
I was like,
that was awkward. I was
yeah.
watching them. They had pissy faces, and you were kind of like annoyed too. So I'm like, dude, this is just weird. So that was but for me, what I remember was whenever we ended weight training, I wore those specific boxers that had like animals on it or like funny print. Yes.
Now I know what you're talking about. Yes.
And I would literally go up to everyone and start twerking on them.
Do you remember?
Grinding on
God.
them.
Do you remember in the locker room how those kids used to like get soap, like lather up the like shower floor and then slide?
I didn't do that.
No, but like, do you like remember the kids?
Not weight training. I think ENS people did that.
Yeah, they
or
would
like the
come in.
bracket sports people, but not weight training. We're too cool for that.
Well, it was because our period was like, I think sometimes we got back like.
We were second period, right? I think.
Yeah. I think
second
so.
period. Yeah.
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 So like I think like some people from the other classes were like just getting back like ENS like freshmen.
Yeah.
They just lather up the floor with soap and slide.
Wow.
I always thought that was really gross.
Freaking delinquents.
I
bro.
know that's
Yeah.
so gross.
I remember you used to make funny noises when you benched. Well, I did too, but
All
you're
right,
the
guilty.
classic.
I'll give you it. All right, because all right.
That's what it sounded like, dude.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
That's pretty bad. But you got pissed at me when I did that.
I did
You're just
because
like, Coach, man, you know, like, yeah.
yeah, but you know.
Oh, that reminds me. What made you decide to change the glasses? Because now you're like,
Oh yeah. Okay, so
yeah, because
okay, so
that made Antonio. Like when you
Yeah.
thought of Antonio, it's like, oh, it was the glasses.
yeah, so
Yeah.
when I was a little, I used to have these like really tiny like
Eyeballs.
no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Damn, you just hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
No, but so basically like I had like the same pair of glasses until I like got to middle school.
Yeah.
So basically once I got like into middle school, my glasses were like kind of like too small for me.
Right.
And I was like, I hate these glasses because like I never enjoyed wearing glasses. I was always like
Right.
like I always just wanted to like I felt like glasses made me not look like normal.
Yeah.
Like I felt like it wasn't more of a fashion thing. I felt like it was kind of just like honestly, I looked at it kind of as something that like kids could like pick on me for.
Yeah.
It was like because you wear glasses, like
Right.
4 eyes, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So when I got to middle school, that's when I was like, okay, like I want I'm not gonna wear glasses. I want I want something that looks completely not like glasses. I just want to like, just whatever that is. Like I just don't want to feel like I'm wearing glasses.
Yeah.
And so I had those like Oakleys with like the clear lenses, and it was like imagine like a sports glasses, like how it kind of comes down here.
Yeah.
And but the lenses were clear. And looking back, I looked ridiculous.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. I was waiting for that. Oh my
Yes.
God.
I mean,
I'm so glad you acknowledged it.
No,
'Cause,
I
like,
mean-
everyone in high school was just like, hey, it's Antonio.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I don't,
Those are iconic glasses, though.
yeah.
Like, you look really good with those on. I'm serious.
Well,
I'm glad you adjusted. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, like when you work out, though, what do you do?
I wear these. Or
When you
I
work
just
out? You just take them off when you work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares if you're blind? You're just doing weights. You know what
well,
I mean?
it depends on like what I'm doing.
I can't see where the
because-
weights are.
Well, like I think that like I need them to watch like form, but in terms of like if I'm doing an exercise where I don't need to watch my form, I just take them off just
Yeah.
because it's easier.
Have you ever thought of contacts or is it just not? Nah.
Oh yeah, so growing up, remember how I was saying like I like don't like wearing glasses?
Yeah.
Or at least when I was growing up.
Right.
So I went to the optometrist or the ophthalmologist,
Eye doctor.
eye doctor.
Yeah.
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 And sorry. So they were like, okay, so like, like you want to try contacts, like here's a tester pair, like try them out, like, but when you come back, we're gonna have to make sure that you know how to like pull them out, put them in, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I figure it out. I go back and they're like, oh yeah, okay, like good job. Like here's your pair. And I was like so stoked. I was like, I don't have to wear glasses anymore.
Yeah.
And so this was actually I think it was like 6th grade was when I first got contacts, and I was so stoked. I was like, this is the new
Yeah.
me,
Oh, yeah,
new
dude.
school. I want to be
Instant
like the best.
Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm gonna look so good with no glasses.
Yeah.
And then, so I tried them out for 2 weeks, and like every time I put them in, it would feel like there was like an eyelash in my eye. Like they just hurt, like to like wear.
Oh, okay.
So, and my eyes get super irritated. Like I would like get home, or they would just fall out like during class because my eyes just did not want them. And
Your
like
eyes, yeah.
yeah, so I ended up going back to the eye doctor, and I was like, like here's my situation, like my eyes just don't like them, like is there anything else? And he was like, he would basically he said that there's technically like daily wears instead of like the ones that you just wear for like 30 days and then you throw them out. So there's daily wear, so he was saying that might help, but he said that if I would have worn the same contacts that were giving me irritation, he said that they could have scarred my eyes.
Whoa.
Yeah. And he said that like I have a condition where it's like I think it's like I have like little bumps or something on my eyelids.
Yeah.
So when I put them in, like that's what's causing irritation.
Like in your eyelid? Like
I think
not
it's
like not like your outer, right? But your inner?
yeah, I think
Okay.
it's like I don't know. Like I think the skin gets like inflamed or something.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Skin inflammation.
I know,
dude.
but
Oh,
yeah. So I've
Wait, does your family have like bad eyes too, or what?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I know that I'm like the only one in my family though, like between my mom, my dad, and my brother who can't wear contacts. I'm stuck.
Okay, but
with
do
the
they all wear
glasses.
glasses though?
They do both. They wear contacts and glasses.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but like it was just really kind of like I think it was a change for the better when I chose to get these prescriptions instead of the other ones, because like you can't, like the only setting that those are good for is like sporting events.
Like
Well,
just basketball.
yeah, but like if you're like
it's just basketball.
yeah, but like if you're chilling at like school and you're just walking around, like looking back, I'm like, dude, why did I do that?
That made you Antonio though.
I know, but like
in a good. Okay, yeah, like how do I say this? Like, so you regret wearing those, or?
Well, looking back, it's like a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I think like I kind of see life as like this kind of like led to this, and like it's all kind of just how it goes and like how you learn from stuff.
Yeah.
But looking back, I mean, like if I could have worn different
So
glasses, I definitely would probably do that.
Wow. Yeah.
So what were we gonna say?
That's it.
Oh.
I'm just
Yeah.
glad you switched over.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna help you here on out with your new glasses.
Yeah.
You look sexy now.
Thank you.
I love you. Yeah. How's your Tinder game going?
I don't have a Tinder, but
it's Valentine's Day. You're not gonna. Oh, obviously, it's too late.
No,
but like,
no.
you know what I mean. But like, any chicks or not really?
No.
Single right now.
Yeah, I just focus on school pretty much.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy,
Right.
So, no Tinder.
I
My
got you.
my brother's like, oh, like I should totally get you a Tinder, and I'm like, no, I don't. I'm good right now, just doing me.
Do any cute girls at the agency or no?
No.
Okay, I feel like they're all.
I'm the youngest kid there, so.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like everybody there is like 25 or like 24, but.
You could still,
Well, but I mean, like there's there's no standouts.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of just focusing on school right now. And
Right.
Just kind of figuring it out.
Okay, I got a question. I've been asking this recently. What gift or talent is unique to you, would you say? That makes you you.
I'd say my creativity.
Okay.
Wait, can I go back and change it?
Because
I think
like
because like I feel like creativity, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like what really like separates me from a lot of other people is just how I'm just like I'd say it's like my passion just for like education.
Yeah.
Which sounds really cliche, like
Yeah.
oh like
Wow.
like I do a lot of stuff in school or whatever. But like I think if you were to ask me like okay, like if you didn't have to get a job later, like what separated you?
Mm-hmm.
I would say my creativity because I feel like not a lot of people, like find enjoyment in like drawing or painting or like the arts.
Right.
So I feel like that would be like unique to me. But if you're asking me in terms of like what separates me from like a lot of other people would be like how much effort I put into stuff that I care about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like a hard worker kind of thing. A mentality, tenacity. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Got carried away there, dude.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, you talked to Seth about this off camera, but what's this whole PS war thing? Biasness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on.
So for you console nerds out there,
Yeah. What's going on?
PS4 is better. I said it.
So apparently, Seth wants to debate me over it, which I acknowledge. Like PS is better games, better system. I will say the Xbox has better controllers. That's it. Not even that. Are you guys
Life Coach Kochka?
Oh my god, dude, this is
No,
unfiltered.
I know. I'm kidding. I don't care.
Okay, yeah.
I'm joking.
I know, but like, what? Are you serious? The controllers are way better on Xbox.
Nah, dude.
What? My fingers get cramped on the
I don't
PS,
see
dude.
it.
They're tiny. Gross.
What? Yeah, you know.
Oh.
And
Yeah. Okay.
I don't exactly have.
I mean, I have small hands too, but like, what I mean by that is just like, I don't get like muscle finger cramps with the Xbox controllers. It's a thing, bro.
know.
Actually,
I don't.
you see those guys on the PC when they have to have those like wrist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, those guys are crazy.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy, but
Yeah.
like Seth does that. Yeah.
But no, I mean like I feel like like I always grew up with like a PS2, like a PS2 or a PS.
Okay, I started with PS2.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Xbox for some reason because my brother bought it, like super cheap. And then we went to 360, and ever since then, I've always been an Xbox boy.
Yeah.
So like,
I think it's kind of like an Apple Android debate.
yeah,
You know, because it's like it's basically the same
Are
thing.
you Apple?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we can agree on that. But here's the thing. Because I assume you're gonna buy the new PS5, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, here's the problem with me. I still have faith in Halo. Okay. Like yeah. Like. That's so I'm like tempted to buy the Xbox One X just for that. I know I shouldn't like put all my like eggs in one basket in that sense, but damn, bro, like I feel like if it sucks, like I'll have to switch. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally the only game. That's it. Other than that, like PS is like superior.
Yeah, I think the PlayStation 2 is like really, or the not PlayStation 2, but the PS4.
Yeah,
it's also like really good for like if you want to watch like movies or anything because you can just put the disc in and watch.
You can do that for Xbox too.
But the graphics, dude.
What?
The quality, the resolution.
I heard the party layout sucks. Like the chat system. I heard that sucks.
Nah.
No,
I think it's good.
Oh,
I mean, me
okay.
and Seth used to play squads on Fortnite, and we were
Bro.
gods.
Freaking nerds.
Just kidding. We always
Yeah. Okay, how about this? What's your what really grinds your gears, would you say, in life right now? Really irritates you, pet peeves.
Grinds my gears.
Yeah.
All right. Whoever parks in a handicap spot
Bro.
and you're not handicapped.
Dude, it's always the rich douchebag peoples
Dude,
too.
I really like. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Like there was one thing, and I was like, dude, like you're just like the scum of the earth.
Yeah.
It's that. Like,
Dude, even the worst. I was at the Black Mountain Shopping Center.
Yeah.
And I was parked in a normal spot, right? And then this rich dude parks in the handicap right next to the Rite Aid. And he walks in. And then I see this old lady pull up. And she sees that it's taken. So then she parks like on the opposite side of like the thing. I'm like, bro, this guy is such a douchebag.
Yeah.
Like this lady literally had like a walker and everything. So she had like go further away just to walk the Rite Aid. I was like laughing so hard. I'm like, dude, this is so messed up. Yeah, people feel like they're entitled.
Yeah.
So I hate about it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, like it's a like I feel like the issue there is just common courtesy, you know? Just like if you were handicapped, like would you like, you know, like it's there's a reason why the spot's dedicated to people like that.
Right. So like for example, I know cops. Wait. Okay, hold on. So I know there's no like rules like in a parking lot, like driving rule wise, right? Like it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like you can like there's not like a speed limit in like the parking lot. I mean, yeah, everyone should go like 10, 15. What I mean by that is that like cops aren't not allowed to like patrol. You know what I mean? Cops, right? Is that a thing?
I'm not sure.
Damn. Okay.
But like let's just assume
Okay,
let's keep that going.
I gotta study on my freaking DMV. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Like for example, like, can firefighters have like the right to arrest people? Like for example, if they see something like super illegal and like there's like firefighters on patrol or like ambulance, is that a thing? Or like do you need to call the cops to be like, yo, like come
Yeah, I
over
think
here?
you need to call the cops.
Oh, okay. Because I know there's something called like civilian arrest, right? That's a thing, right?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if
Okay,
in that
yeah.
situation, like I feel like if it was something like that the firefighters would probably call PD.
Oh, so like okay, yeah. So like if you're on patrol, for example,
Yeah.
like you're going to Chipotle, right? Like you're in the ambulance, whatever, and you see like some guy parked in the parking handicap spot without the little thing. Like, would you like
No.
talk?
Well, I mean,
Like, yo,
like
I don't know.
I don't like that's tough because it's like I feel like that is more of like like that's not my place
Right.
to like really tell them and be like, oh, you shouldn't do that, because at the end of the day, like this dude could have a knife or something. Like at the end of the day, they don't have a knife, but
okay.
but I just feel like when I see stuff like that, like I'm not gonna really say anything, but it's kind of like that just kind of reflects like how bad of a person you are.
Yeah.
If you do that,
Okay.
So.
But okay, so really, no one besides a police officer can like actually like go like, hey, like not in the ambulance or firefighters, like anyone who's like a government public service job can't like go up to the guy and be like, you have to move because reasons. Is that kind of how
it
works?
Depends.
Okay.
Because like if we're driving an ambulance, let's say, and like we have some like cars that are so like let's just say there's like mass casualty incident.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's like like someone's parked in the fire lane and like a fire ambulance can't get access to the hose.
Yeah.
Or wait, sorry, let's change the situation. Let's say there's a giant fire and someone's like,
okay,
yeah, because that doesn't. Okay. Why would they plug a hose? So, let's just say there's a giant fire and then a car is like blocked. Like there's a line of cars in the like red lane.
Yeah,
and they can't access it. I think at that point they might be able to like call the people to, like tow trucks or whatever and get it removed.
Yeah.
And maybe like PD too if they're like
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's always protocol to have ambulance, firefighters, and police officers, right? Like at any kind of like
scene,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's also like yeah, like I'm not entirely clear on like how the laws work in terms of that, but I just know that there's a high emphasis on stuff like that where like there like we have a lot of priority over people who are just like normal drivers because we have to like get there and kind of like help the situation.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your thoughts on Saudi Arabia? I don't know.
Saudi Arabia.
I don't know, dude. Like, it's right. I can't ask random questions.
That's not a random question. That's
is.
Just like,
what? There's no context.
This isn't
to it.
Jeopardy or like
Oh, how about this? Where did you get the nickname Moose?
All right, that's a great question.
Yeah, it took me.
That is a great question.
Yeah, okay,
all right, there
finally.
you go. So, I actually forgot to mention this, but growing up, I was involved in RPLL, like baseball and soccer.
Okay, yeah.
So, that nickname came from when I started. It was baseball.
Okay.
And the like one of my friends at the time, because my hat basically. The hat that I wore was my brother's hat because it was the same team in terms of like his team used to be the Giants when he was playing, and then I needed a hat, so I just used his hat because our team was the Giants. And on the back of it, it was it had his name. It was Joe, and so everybody picked up on that, and they're like, "Oh, like your name isn't Joe," so
yeah.
So at the end of one of the practices, one of the kid because they knew that my last name was Musacco, and so like they would just like somehow they just picked up like Moose from that because like Musacco.
Oh, okay.
So, and at the time I like really hated it. I was like, that's so stupid, like Moose. Which is really ironic because like in 7th or 8th grade I was like, oh yeah, I'm Moose.
Yeah,
which was really out of context because like it's like a sports name.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they kind of made like an ultimatum, like with the team. They're like, all right, well your hat says Joe, so it's either we're gonna call you Joe for the rest of the season or Moose. And I was like, all right, I'll take Moose.
Yeah.
And then I actually like over the rest of the season they would call me Moose, and and I thought it was pretty cool just to have like a nickname, that was like sports related.
Right.
But
do people still call you Moose now or not really?
No.
Yeah. It's
my legacy has died off.
Yeah.
My
exactly.
golden years my golden years are over.
Yeah. Now you're just Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's boring.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Do you think it's because you're an introverted personality, or you just don't talk a lot? You think?
Well, I feel like all right. Well, this is gonna be a good film right here. Because
okay, keep going. Yeah, this is live right now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, I feel like one of the reasons why, like I've always just been so introverted because my parents split when I was like 10 or like 12 or 13.
Okay.
So that was like before that, like it was like really like sunshine and rainbows and everything was like great.
Yeah.
And then the split happened, and that like really changed who I was as a person.
And this is puberty time too, right?
Yeah. So I had to deal with puberty, and then I also had to deal with like, just like because when something like that happens, like the natural thing is to just blame it on yourself, you know?
Yeah.
So like if there was ever a point in my life where I was like that I can get back on, and I'm just like that was the worst. It was probably like when I found out that my parents were gonna split. So from that point, like it was a lot of like trying to like find who I was and like really kind of just like do some like introspection and just kind of like figure out who I was. Yeah. So a lot of that was just like focusing on myself. Like that's why I didn't do a ton of like hang out. Like I've never been a guy that hung out with friends like 24/7. Yeah. Like I typically just spend time by myself and just kind of do what I want. Right. So, yeah, I feel like from that point, like in that time frame until I'm at now, like that like really changed who I was. And so like I feel like I've gone better in terms of like social situations and like learning to like work with people. I mean, like I'm working with like patients, but like I feel like also like that just really helped me kind of develop like who I was. And then kind of building on that, like when I got my first job at Chipotle, like learning to work with customers kind of helped me like get better at working with other people and not being so awkward, because looking back, like in middle school, I was awkward. Like, like that. Yeah, you know, right?
I can
like,
agree.
Yeah, like
I was too, but yeah.
Like, and I think that's also something that I kind of regret too. Is like, you know, like growing up, I always kind of was just like really hard on myself, and like I kind of like because I have kind of a stutter, like a little bit, but like it's not a.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never noticed it.
Yeah, like sometimes when I talk to people, like I know what I want to say, but like yeah,
like that.
My mouth, no, not like that, but like my voice, like I just can't physically talk. Like, it's really weird. Yeah, like
nerves because you're nervous or something.
Like
or?
I'll know what I want to say, and I'll go to say it, and then I'll just have to wait until like I can like feel like it's really weird. Like I haven't gotten diagnosed for anything or whatever, but I've gotten it more like under control. Like I can have more, like it might be like when I'm nervous or whatever. I'm not sure, but yeah, like I just feel like growing up, like there was how I had difficulty kind of like talking sometimes, and yeah, like I just feel like if there's something that I look back on and I'm like, wow. Like I could have done that better. It was probably like social interactions, and like I feel like when I really got comfortable in my shoes was probably in freshman year was when I was starting to like get over everything, and I was like, okay, like now I can.
Wait, did you take psychology in high school?
I did.
Because that explains your whole like introspection. I figure out myself. My identity.
I know.
Because you have.
You thought I was on drugs, didn't you?
No, not that. No, you don't seem like a weed kind of guy. No. No. Like, who'd you have for psychology?
Bosec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, was a girl, right?
Guy.
A guy. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, wasn't he like harsh or hard or something? Because I had Miss Cox and she was super cool.
I didn't like the class, to be honest.
Like, wait, the class or just the subject? What'd you say?
Both.
What?
Yeah.
And here you are, you're quoting psychology terms.
No, because it's like I couldn't think of a better word, so I was like,
right? Okay,
technically that's what it is.
Because what I remember from psychology was when you find your identity is like your late teens to adulthood. Yeah. Have you found it yet or no?
I think that, like, I think there's always room for improvement, but I feel like if there was ever a point in my life where I'm really comfortable in my shoes, it'd be right now. Wow. Yeah.
Powerful, Antonio.
I know. Yeah. No, like because. Yeah. Like that's another thing. I'm gonna bring it up.
Just do it. Go.
Just because I don't care. I don't
we
care.
Need milk for this.
I don't care how douchebaggery it sounds.
Oh,
but
okay. At least you're acknowledging it, and we're keeping that part in.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
But I feel like that was also another thing was like when I was going through all that stuff, like when my parents split.
Yeah.
like there were several factors in there,
Mm-hmm.
but one of the things was I was really uncomfortable with like how like I felt like I was kind of letting myself go physically in terms of like I mean like I wasn't fat by any stretch
Yeah.
of the imagination, but I just felt like I could like I had goals for what I wanted to look like, and I
Yeah.
felt like like why don't I just do something about it?
Right.
So I think it was freshman year was when I started. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. So basically, this was sophomore year,
Yeah.
and I really wanted to like join the track team because I was like, okay, like, wait, what this? No, this was freshman year. Yeah, sorry, freshman. Yeah, Seth knows.
Seth knows.
Seth behind the camera.
Seth's like
coming
a
clutch.
professional stalker, dude.
Because I was gonna do.
Oh,
track
come
and
on.
field. I was
Yeah.
gonna track and field with
You guys are
Antonio.
basically butt buddies in high school.
We were gonna do track and field, but I told Antonio like, nah, I don't want to do it. And then Antonio went to the.
Yeah,
You continue on.
it was
Okay.
freshman year.
Yeah.
So basically, 8th grade, I like did some like moderate like push-ups or whatever, but
Whoa.
nothing. I know, really mind-blowing exercise techniques.
Yeah.
So, freshman year, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna do track, and then at last minute I bailed because I was like that's another thing was I was really like insecure, and I was like,
Yeah, aren't we all? But yeah.
I know I was like.
Yeah. At least you're admitting to it. Yeah.
I know. I was like really like at that point I wasn't really comfortable with like I don't know, like I just kind of felt like I feel like I just got anxiety at the time. I was like, this is a commitment, I'm not sure. So fast forward to sophomore year was when I actually like applied to like get in, and then I went to like weight training and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And at this point, like I haven't done any lifting since like 8th grade. I was like pretty
Oh, okay. Yeah.
like run of the mill, like just like not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a walk on. I'm gonna be like the best track person that ever existed, which was false. I was pretty slow.
Oh, oof.
Yeah. So I made the team only because I was in weight. Like I took their recommended conditioning program.
Yeah.
And so Jamal like saw that like I was at least like
Yes, Jamal. Dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
He saw that I was at least like putting in effort, and so he ended up letting me get on the team. And of course for tryouts, like I tried out for I originally tried out for like sprints, and then Jamal was like, yeah, you're like we're gonna have you do hurdles instead. How about you try it for hurdles? And I was like, do I have a this and like I didn't like this wasn't verbal, but mentally I was like, if I would have asked him like do I have a choice, he probably would have said no. So like it was like you're only bad if you want to get on the track team is if you do hurdles, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so I tried out for hurdles, and I got on the team, but that wasn't much of an accomplishment because everybody who tried out for hurdles got on the team. So it was like a participation award basically for just like getting on the team.
Wow.
I know. Actually, there was one guy who didn't get on the team, but that was because he didn't. He couldn't make it over any of the hurdles. But
That's a big oof, bro. I could do that.
dude,
Jumping over hurdles.
flippin', I hated hurdles so much. Like I think I only lasted like 2 or 3 days, like of like actually like being on the team.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, dude, this is stupid. Like I'm not gonna. Like first of all, this is like expensive to be on the track team.
Yeah.
Like I'm not about to like do these like, like sell cookies or whatever for the track team. Like I'm not
hated
gonna
when they did that.
I know.
Oh
I'm
my
like
god.
I'm not gonna do these fundraisers when it's like I don't even believe in this like sport, right?
Whoa. Yeah.
So, and of course like like no shade to the program or whatever.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Like it was a completely situational kind of thing. Like I didn't want to do hurdles, so I was like, you know what? Like I'm just gonna leave. So
Yeah.
I left hurdles, and then I was like, okay, well, like, why did, like, I really want to do something, but I'm not sure, like, what. Like, I think I basically figured out that the reason why I wanted to do track in the first place was because I wanted to get conditioned, and I wanted to have that, like, discipline. So that's when my brother ended up introducing me to, like, weight training and, like, 24-hour fitness.
Yeah.
And then I just started going, and I was, like, really like passionate about it.
Right.
I mean, it was pretty crazy because like I used to bike to the gym in the morning because I had work after school.
Yeah.
So for our senior, fast forward a couple years. Oh no, wait! I think this was the same year. It was either junior or senior.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but basically, I had to ride my bike to school in the morning, but I wanted to hit the gym before because I had first period off roll.
Yeah.
And so this was the senior prank day where everybody bought melons and left them around the school. And so I was like, I don't have a car, but I got a bike and I got a backpack. So I like emptied my backpack and I literally went to Stater Brothers across the street, bought a watermelon, and I accidentally bought. I didn't know that they made seedless watermelons, right? And they charge a premium price for seedless watermelons. Whoa. So I paid $12 for a seedless watermelon for this prank.
The sad part is you didn't even eat it.
I know.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
wow.
Yeah. So I ended up I ended up lugging this, like, it had to be like 10 or 12 pounds. I ended up lugging this 12-pound watermelon on my bike from the 24.
Stair Bros. Yeah.
Yeah, from Stair Bros all the way up to Westview.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
I wouldn't say all the way up. You kind of go downhill a little bit.
No, it was... yeah, it was like
uphill
and
okay.
Downhill.
Yeah. No, that hill like next to Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then levels out, and then you go a little downhill.
A little bit.
I'm just trying to be snotty about it. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. All the way uphill. Oh. Like freaking Black Mountain. Get out of here. Anyways. That's what, yeah. So you didn't really do sports. I mean, you tempted.
Yeah, I didn't.
But you did weight training.
Yeah.
That was kind of like it was your thing.
Yeah. I think, like, that was another thing, too, was, like, I felt like that was, like, you know, it's going to sound kind of weird, but, like, I felt like that was kind of my sport towards the end of, like, for junior and senior year of high school.
Right.
I just felt like I was my own coach, you know?
Yeah.
I know you heard that voice.
Yeah. I'm so glad you acknowledged it, bro.
Dude,
Classic Antonio.
I'm still going through puberty. I don't even freaking
Same,
know.
bro.
Just kidding. Yeah, but yeah, like I just felt like weight training was definitely my sport for high school. Like sport, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean,
that's interesting. You didn't want to try out football, tennis, baseball, none of those, really?
No.
Just didn't. Like, why didn't you do that? I'm just curious. Like, what? Like, you know what I mean?
Just
didn't fit, or just didn't like it, or what?
I felt like, because, all right, this is another one of my regrets, was that in high school it's like a life. It's a life coach.
Kochka. Yes, name drop.
Hey.
Right.
No, but basically, you know, like, I think it was just like for when I first got to high school, it was like I felt like I like needed to be in a sport, and so I tried out for soccer, and then I was like, I'm not sure if it was like tryouts or if it was just like a summer camp, but like basically, I didn't like how competitive it was.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I like to have fun. Like, I feel like, you know, like I wasn't sure if I was gonna have a ton of fun just like being that competitive, because I've never done competitive sports. Like, I've just done it like, you know, like community, like PQ soccer, or
flag football.
Yeah, like stuff that's chill.
Yeah,
you know. So I feel like for me, like I just felt like I tried out for soccer, that didn't work out. I tried out for track, that didn't work out. So I was like, at this point, I'm over trying out for the school. Like, I would rather just like do like just better myself and then kind of just like maintain it like throughout, and like, you know, throughout college, than kind of like try out for something that I'm not sure will work out, which is probably bad.
Yeah, I feel like you should have done rugby. You seem like you have that body type to play rugby. That's
the thing, though, is that like weight training may have like helped me get bigger, because I'm not sure if you remember in middle school, but I was pretty tiny.
Scrawny little boy.
Yeah, I was really scrawny.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, dude, shout out to football. with Tyler Slayton. I'm calling you out, Tyler. Dude,
Hopefully he
that
watches
football
this, yeah.
was so good.
Yeah.
I had so much fun.
On the field, yep.
Yeah.
Didn't Seth play too?
Yeah, Seth did play too.
Was Seth good though?
Gosh,
He was. I mean, he wasn't
Be,
last
be,
fit.
be like dead ass. Was he good?
I mean, he was garbage.
I'm
kidding. Seth, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. It was a joke.
I could just see him just like, was it like where it's like the quarterback, right? And then the guy who's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, you know, like we call it, was it set like that guy? He's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Like, I feel like he was that dude. Was he? Was it that guy for the defense? Or he actually like covered people?
No, we actually
I feel like really roasting Seth right now. Sorry.
No. Seth was I think Seth was always like one of the people that like covered. We would always stick the like worst kid on the team, or the kid that was like, you know, like no one liked. They would just stick him on like counting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
I don't know. What was I talking about before? It was.
I don't know. We're Seth on blast. Sorry, Seth.
I know. Sorry. I apologize.
Well, you just kind of talked about like football in middle school.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
What led to that.
Yeah. So I'm not sure where I was going with that.
Dude, stop flexing, bro.
Sorry.
Like figuratively and literally, dude. You're making me feel so insecure right now.
It was sorry.
And you're just like, oh, like it's just like chill, Antonio.
Oh my God. No, but I don't know. I think the point I was trying to make was basically like the whole reason why I didn't try out for anything in high school was just because I felt like, you know, I've like tried doing similar sports before, and I know it's not gonna work out, and I don't want to invest the time to like figure out if I'm gonna like it or not.
Yeah.
Which, looking back, I mean, like that's not a way to live. Like if you're gonna you shouldn't live in fear of like.
Right.
Like, oh, like I'm not sure this isn't gonna work out, so I'm just not gonna try entirely, you know. So I again, you know, that's one of the things is that you look back and you're like.
So when you have kids, you're gonna force your kids to do sports. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're doing baseball.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You don't have a say.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like I just think that's primarily why. It's just because like just the like competitive. The competitiveness of high school, I just didn't care for.
Right.
But
technically, you're in esports.
In esports,
We left like a legacy of WSU clans.
Yeah. Dude,
What?
Seth started his own clan on Clash Royale.
Okay.
And we were like, dude, we slaughtered everybody. We're so good. And then I think it was senior year. Did you ever play with name drop Sierra? For Fortnite, because we would have parties, and I think it was me.
That was before I had a PS4. I didn't have a PS4 that time.
Oh, you didn't play Fortnite, huh?
No, I didn't have Fortnite.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But
Fortnite, dude.
I know
Yeah,
I'm a gamer too. Dude.
I am too, but I don't play Fortnite, bro.
Okay.
More of a Sea of Thieves kind of guy.
Oh my God.
Xbox exclusive. Got you guys there.
I mean, I'm gonna shout it out to Minecraft, the one true game. I don't care. I don't care who watches this. I play Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's so beautiful about this is I don't care who's gonna come on here.
Yeah.
I really don't. I mean, freaking, I'm gonna name drop here. Gabe Webster DM does. I literally don't care who you are.
Yeah.
In the sense of if you're a Trump supporter, Democrat, black, white, gay, straight. I want anyone on here. I really don't care because I think today's culture, we're so like tribalistic in our thinking. We don't want to cross the line and talk to people we're different with, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like my mission in this life is to talk to people I disagree with, but can have a commonality and share respect and stuff. So I really don't care what your background is. Obviously, if you're like a murderer, I don't want you in my house. But like, I'm open to anyone. And I think it's so bullshit. We have like after high school, I feel like people still cling to the idea of like popular or like, you know what I mean? Like finding your group. But
social
honestly,
status.
once we're all 30 years old, like our life's over. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a middle life crisis kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like we should detach from that stigma of like, oh, you're weird or you're, you know what I mean? Like I just can't relate to you.
Yeah.
I think people need to grow up now. And I'm past that stage. Like I don't like what if you're like a weeaboo or like a super Chad, I'm still gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to be like that, like insecure of like, oh, people are gonna think of me differently because I talk to this person.
Yeah.
When I want to act like cool and stuff, and no, it's so fake. I like being real and truth. That's kind of another thing I'm focusing on. I hate hypocrites. People who are hypocritical on everything. Like I don't want to talk to you because you're just yeah, you're not being real and you're creating this fake persona just to get this notion of like you're popular or something like that. Like don't talk to me kind of thing. If that's the case. But other than that, people who are like really passionate, really truly believe in something, I'll have them on, even if I disagree with them, because yeah, we should just. I think we're at the age now, as I said before, where we can. That stigma should not be a thing anymore, and so that's how I'm tying it in to make it sound better.
I can.
Do you see what I mean by that?
Yeah, I got you.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, here's the sad thing. I don't think Popper. Besides Chelsea, let's be honest, she's super awesome, and like she was one of those people that was cool in high school, and people look. Okay, I should probably watch what I'm saying here. Keep this in. My point is, there are people like her, and then people like me, and like people even who were like just entirely like socially awkward and stuff. And
me.
Yeah, I guess you. Yeah, and I want that dynamic of different personality types.
Yeah.
And so I think it's cool. I hopefully I might get more popular people to do this, or the stigma might be, oh, this is too weird for me, or like I don't want to open up because I have insecurities and I just want to play it off. Like I just want to talk about the positives. And here's what I've noticed on this podcast: people open up, like you know what I mean? Because like you told about your insecurities and stuff. I told about my insecurities and stuff. I feel like those type of people. I mean, cool if they did open up, but I feel like they want to mask it and not let the world know, like, hey, I was like this kind of person.
Yeah.
I was weird and sucked or whatever, but I overcome it, and I'm moving forward in life. That makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good perspective.
Yeah.
Like I think what's really good about what you're saying is like just because like you shouldn't be afraid of your past. Like
exactly,
it happened.
Acknowledge it.
You grow from it. Like 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 there's no point in trying to like BS everybody and be like oh, I was always the great person that I always was. Like
right.
Like you go through stuff to get better in life, and like what's the point in trying to like mask that and just be like oh, it was always. Here's
the thing though, I want people to get the wrong message. If I have someone on, I don't want people to be like, I'm gonna unfollow you because I don't agree with your ideology and stuff.
Yeah, that's
this is.
It's about having an open mind at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think people should tune into this because I'm not gonna have this biased thinking. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm open to it.
Yeah, like
kind of thing.
You don't have to agree with it. It's just as long as like.
Yeah, and if you don't want to watch it, like that particular episode, you don't have to watch it. That's the freedom of like this channel kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like so throwing it back to what grinds my gears.
Okay, whoa, yeah.
Is people that like just because I don't agree with you, like don't shove it down my throat. Like like I really don't like the people that like you have a strong viewpoint. That's cool.
Right.
It doesn't matter if I agree with you or not. But the people that it's like. You don't think this way. I'm gonna like try everything in my power to change your mind because I'm right and you're wrong. And,
right.
Like,
there's a difference between like passion and being delusional.
Yes. Yeah.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, like I think that's like really good for you too. Like with how you like run things.
Right.
Is like keeping that open mind and like making sure that everybody kind of has their voice, but yeah, like it's not like they're trying to.
Right.
Do a campaign.
Just to recap that part, I just hope the stigma of like where you're from, people can detach from that. Be like, I just want to listen just because I'm curious about your life.
Yeah.
Whether I agree with it or disagree with it.
That's good.
Yeah. One of the questions I ask from my guests is, what word would you describe yourself to be this year? Like, what do you want to be and what do you want to accomplish? And like, what's the word that will fit it? Would you say? One word.
That's a good question.
Yes.
I know. Let me think about that.
Okay.
I think probably if I had to choose one word, I'd choose probably like commitment.
Commitment. Okay.
Yeah. Just because I feel like with the classes that I'm taking right now, like they're all really like a lot of them are kind of like I've never taken classes anything like them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like if I stay committed to my goals and if I like stay, it's gonna sound cliche, but like true to myself,
Yeah.
right? Like as long as I stay on the path that I'm going and I just really like stay committed to the goals that I've already set, then I feel like I'll be good in the future.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
I think probably commitment.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, nice.
I think it's a great way to end it.
Yeah,
All right, guys. That
wholesome.
concludes our episode of Live Coach Kochka. Antonio, I really enjoyed this. Appreciate you coming on.
I had a great time. Thanks
Hopefully,
for having me.
you can shout us out, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, catch you guys later.